I dig it. Hey everyone, what's up? It's your girl Ashley, and I might look a little different in some scenes because this is actually day 2 of filming, so I tried to recreate my makeup and hair the same, but it looks different. Anyways, there are no videos out there like this yet, so I'm really excited. As you know, I'm obsessed with Fenty Beauty. I buy everything the day it comes out at Sephora. She came out with 14 lipsticks in December in the Mattemoiselle collection, and I purchased 4 of them. You can see the video where I swatch those below in the description box. I am going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Palette Volume 1 to recreate all 14 shades. I couldn't find Griselda, but I have the other 3 that I bought when they first came out. Spanked, Shoddy, and Freckle Fiesta, which is my favorite lipstick ever. I went to Sephora and I tried on the lipsticks I don't have. As you will see, the lighting is not the greatest in that store. It is very shadowy. There is one color that I found really difficult to achieve, surprisingly, Candy Venom, the hot pink. If you're here for that one, sorry. So we're going to be recreating all the shades with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Palette Volume 1. This palette has 18 shades and 5 primary colors. And primary colors, if you remember art class in elementary school, can make every color of the rainbow. The Anastasia lip palette comes with a lip brush with a little flat pan to scoop out the color. It also comes with this aluminum card. And this is what you mix the colors on. I have created recipes here for each color, which I'll be posting. This is a good way to find dupes of the colors that you don't want to commit to buying. It's also a good way to try on the colors that you might want to actually buy and see if it looks good on you if you already have this palette. So I'm going to be using Fenty Gloss Bomb in between colors because I know it's going to be painful wiping off 14 different lipstick shades. Okay, so let's get started. So the first one we'll be doing is Candy Venom. It's an electric hot pink. So that is a mixture of number 7, 12, and primary color number 1, which is white. So there we have it. I have all 3 colors right here. You can see a close-up. So as you can see, it is a very hot pink. Okay, so we're going to apply that to the lips. So the next one that we're going to do is Clapback. I'm really excited about Clapback because I actually wanted to buy it, but I didn't know how often I would wear it. This is the classic navy color. For that you will need primary number 5, which is the blue, the white, and the black. Think of it as adding gray and blue together, and that's how you get the color. So here we have all 3 colors on the corner there, and I'm just going to mix them up. Here is Clapback. Okay, so the next color we're going to do is Griselda. This one is super easy because there's actually a pan in this palette that is identical to it, and that is number 13. I will put it on. It is like a very deep blackberry burgundy, which is what Griselda is. Is identical to Griselda, the shade. It's a perfect midnight blackberry burgundy bold lip color, and I love it. Madame is a classic red. So there's actually a classic red in here. It's as red as you can get because it's a primary color, so nothing's been mixed into it. This is primary number 3 in the Anastasia lip palette, and I really like it. Okay, so we're going to do Freckle Fiesta right now. That's my favorite Fenty Mattemoiselle color. It is this gorgeous terracotta burnt orange kind of color. I will put it on my lips so that we can see how it looks, and then I'll show you my dupe. So this is it. It's a pretty orange color. So we're going to just use red and yellow to create an orange. A little bit of red, lots of yellow, and a dash of white. I will show you a comparison from mine to the real Freckle Fiesta. So we're going to do a half and half. This side is the Freckle Fiesta dupe we just made. And then here is the real color. That is extremely close. You can barely see a difference in person. I don't know if you can see it on camera just yet. In person, I can't see a difference. The next color that we're going to do is Midnight Wasabi. It is a mix of just blue and yellow, which makes green. It's just creating that balance to create the same kind of muddy green that Fenty Beauty had, so here we go. Okay, so I'm now trying on Midnight Wasabi. I already started putting it on, but I realized it wasn't recording. Okay, so here is my dupe of Midnight Wasabi, which is described as a wicked green. I dig it. So to get this color, that was a lot of yellow and a scoop of blue. So just put an equal amount of both and then slowly add more and more yellow till you get this color. Yeah, I like this color. Okay, so now we're going to do one of the boys, which is a baby purple wild lilac kind of color. So to get that, we're going to be mixing blue and red, which make purple, and white to lighten it into that pastel purple. So we're going to scoop out equal amounts of red, blue, and white, and let's mix it. Okay, so here's our version of one of the boys, so let's try it on and compare. So our next color is PMS. This is an extremely dark, deep brown. For this, you're going to mix all the primary colors, well, red, yellow, blue, to create brown. And then we'll be adding a little pinch of black just to make it even darker. So there's actually two ways to create the color PMS with this palette. There's a harder way, which is the first one I explained. And you can also take color number 6, which is this chocolatey brown up here, and add black to it, and that will give you the same color, which is actually an easier way to make it. So, and you're not using as many colors. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's a super deep, dark, true brown, as you can see in me wearing the actual one here. Okay, so the next color is really simple. It's called Single, and it is a light blushing nude. It's really, really, really close, if not identical, to color number 1 in the palette. So I'll show you what it looks like. So here is color number 1 in the lip palette. I actually ran out of yellow in this palette, but I got another one. We have this one right here. Okay, so Saucy is a very pure orange. So we're going to be taking shade number 7, which is this bright neon orangey color right here. And we're going to be adding primary color number 4, which is the yellow. Here is Saucy. I really like Saucy, and I think that my dupe is pretty spot on. Like I said, it is color number 7, the bright orange, and then a ton of yellow. Just keep adding the yellow and mixing it until you get this kind of muted orange color. Okay, so next we're going to be doing Shoddy. I am in love with it. It's a really nice milk chocolatey brown. To get this color, you are going to be mixing number 6, which is this deeper chocolate brown, and number 4, which is this chestnut kind of color. So I have those two colors here. Okay, so here's our version of Shoddy. So I'm going to put half of that on this side and then the real half on this side. And here is Shoddy. Okay, so this half is the real Shoddy, and then this half is the dupe that I had made. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but in person it is almost identical. Okay, so next we'll be doing another color I have, which is Spanked. This is a Dusty Rose. So for Spanked, the colors that will create a dupe are 1, 3, and 8. This brown right here. I have numbers 1, 3, and 8 on here, and let's create Spanked. Okay, so this is my dupe of Spanked. I'm going to do the half and half thing again since I have the color here. Okay, so I also actually added some number 5, which is this nice raspberry kind of color, because I noticed that Spanked is a little bit more of a pinky kind of color. So here is the dupe we just made. And here's the real one. So the real one is slightly lighter. Maybe I would have added slightly less of that berry color in the end, but yeah, I think the recipe is pretty spot on. Up next we have Up to No Good, and this is a nude peach color. So we're going to be using number 1, which is this peachy color right here. Primary number 4, which is yellow. Okay, so Up to No Good I was able to achieve with only number 1, that peach shade, and yellow. Here is Up to No Good. Okay, so the last color we're going to make is Ya Dig, which is a periwinkle blue. To create this color, you just need blue and white, like such. Okay, so here's our version of Ya Dig. Let's try it on. I feel like I'm gonna get crackhead vibes from this one. We'll see. So here is my version of Ya Dig. Okay, so that is it for making all 14 Mademoiselle shades with the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip palette in volume 1. Just a tip, so that you're not wasting lipstick, keep your little foundation sample jars from Sephora. Scrape the extra lipstick off of the card and put it right in here. Like you can see, I have my Saucy dupe in here, and I was putting Clapback in here. So yeah, it's a great way to store your lipsticks. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If there's any other lipstick lines you want me to reproduce with the lip palette, please let me know. I'm so down to do that. Make sure to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!